Don't be afraid to get in there, all right? Just because they look big doesn't mean they're tough.
Dad, could I go to soccer camp?
Of course you can. Already signed you up.
But Mum says I can't.
Why would she say that?
She wants to visit Aunt Evelyn.
During the holiday week?
We're going to stay with them on her farm.
Is that right? Well, she doesn't know you're the next Messi, does she? Huh? Off you go. I'll fix it.
What's wrong?
Just had a conversation with Erica.
What about?
She won't let Matt do the camp. I'm sick of it.
Son, you've got just as much right as she has. She has never worked a day in her life, and all she thinks about's herself. She never thinks about these kids. Go to the family court and get them to give you equal time. Then at least you got some control.
It wasn't just the thing about the soccer camp. We'd been fighting for years over all sorts of issues. I felt it was time to draw a line in the sand. I wanted to be a dad to my kids, not just the weekend supervisor.
Get your bags, please. First I heard of it is when I got a letter from a lawyer he'd talked to. I mean, we'd had this big fight over Matthew and the fact that I wouldn't let him go to soccer camp. But I didn't think he'd go to court. I mean, how's he going to look after Sarah if he has her 4 days a week? He just leaves her with his mum half the time. And now she's started preschool. I mean, how is that supposed to work?
So, can I get equal time with the kids? Like a proper 50-50 split?
Well, a lot of parents think that they can share care of the kids on a 50-50 basis, but it doesn't always work out like that. Family law is not about the rights of either parent. It's about the rights of children to a safe parenting environment and to having a good relationship with both parents. The court might make an order for 50-50 time, or it might decide on a very different arrangement, something that neither parent is happy with. If there's a lot of conflict, the court's less likely to make an order for equal time. They'll be focusing on what's best for the children.
I want to see someone about a family law issue. My husband's going to court to get the kids and I want to get some legal advice.
Now, before you go to a hearing in court, in most cases, parties are required to try a mediation. At Legal Aid, you can have a lawyer to assist you if you want. So if you qualify for a grant of aid, there will be a lawyer with you at the mediation.
To be honest, I don't think mediation is going to achieve much. I was really hoping that the courts could talk some common sense into him about what's best for the kids. He works shifts, you know. Realistically, he can't look after them.
Well, mediation is a good way for you to step through those issues and to come up with a plan that can really work for the kids.
We tried mediation once before. We were having problems and she booked us into a couple of mediation sessions.
That was probably relationship counselling, which is quite different.
Yeah, well, it didn't work.
Well, family mediation is a dispute resolution process that focuses on you and your partner resolving practical issues in relation to your parenting and working out what's best for your children. You have to put the children first, and if you do come to an agreement, you can ask the court to make an order which is binding and enforceable.
And if we can't?
Well, then we can apply to the family court and ask a judge to decide.
The lawyer explained some of the pros and cons of going to court. You know, sometimes you can spend a lot of time and money and end up worse off. I mean, if you let the court decide, you have to accept the referee's decision. So as bad as things were getting between Erica and me, it made sense to try mediation.